my friends. I'm starting this video by showing you the dried result of the video you're about to watch because it did change somewhat since I finished and showed you the close-up. I think my canvas wasn't quite level and made the lines kind of get distorted a bit, but actually I think it's more interesting now than when I left it. Let me bring you in. You'll see that the skinny lines, this all stayed the same, but they became wavy, and I just think that adds an extra layer of interest to it that I'm not bothered by at all. Most of all, I'm loving this color I mixed up. I explained the recipe for you in the video, so watch that if you wish. But let me set that aside, and since I have your ear, I'll show you the embellishment I did on the last video you saw, and you're all wondering what I was going to do, and this is what I came up with. I painted it yesterday and sold it last night, so I have yet to varnish it, but I'm really pleased with the way this came out. I'm into fossils lately, I guess, so that's that. I call it Sentimentally Yours. Anyway, now enough of that, and let's get to today's video. Hello, my friends. Today I'm going to be doing a technique I came up with a while back that I called the Drizzle pour. It didn't catch on with anybody, but I really liked it, so I'll link up above a little playlist I made of several that I did, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be pouring over this ribbon pour that I did a while back. It's a nice looking ribbon pour, I think, but I don't love the color combination, especially because there's pink in it. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, if today's pour doesn't work out, I will hose it off, and I'll still have this one. But I'm hoping it will work out. I'm using the Artist Loft Ready Mixed Paints, which I mixed half and half with Floetrol. That's it. Easy peasy. And the reason I do that is to extend these paints. As I said, they're not inexpensive. And also, that way they dry kind of matte. If you use them straight out of the bottle, I do find some people complain, and I agree, that they can kind of feel tacky and sticky for a long, long time. But when you mix them with a little Floetrol, they dry nice and matte. So my colors are, I've custom mixed most of them. This is a lovely color. I'm going to call it a teal, kind of. It's made with 6 parts of that cerulean blue I just showed you, 2 parts white, 1 part black, and it's a winner, I think. And then I've made 3 offshoots of that color by adding white, more white, a little less white, and a real dark one with more black. I don't think any white, probably just the cerulean blue and black in this one. So those are the colors, and then just for more contrast, I'm adding black, silver, and white. Okay, let's get to it. Set these aside. I hope I have enough paint for the base coat. You want a nice thin base coat, as I recall, because then when you drizzle on there, you don't want it to get swallowed up in your base coat. So I'll just stretch the heck out of it until I have coverage. And that's it. Scrape every bit out. All right. Oh yeah, I did have plenty of paint. This is a 10 by 20 inch canvas. That was a 9-ounce cup. So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about the edges, the sides, because if I don't get good coverage, I might. But if I don't, I can always, oh, that's nice. I can always come back and paint them a solid color. So far, so good. Almost there. All right. What's that? Okay. Should have my one of my palette knives out here to scrape up the drippings so I can, because I have pretty good coverage all the way around, but a couple little bare spots. Ah, oh well. Okay, good. Isn't that pretty color? Ooh, I like that. I am filming at night here. I mixed up my paint earlier in the day, but things happened and I didn't get to ready to pour until just now. We're having rain for the first time in many moons. So we had to do some stuff outside with the gutters and the garage door. Anyway, here we go. So I took my gloves off because from this point on, it's just a matter of drizzling the paint on here. And I won't be tilting anymore. So, do I need to hit it with a torch? Wouldn't hurt. Pop a few bubbles. I don't usually bother doing that. Okay, now the question is, how do I want to drizzle? Shall I just do circles or shall I do kind of a free-flowing thing? I think I'll do a free-flowing thing. So I don't layer the cups, in a cup. I just add them individually with the stick. And I'll do the first couple of colors and then I'll speed up because it's pretty much drizzling the paint on. It takes a while, but it's not difficult, but there is a technique to it. So I haven't done it in a while. I hope I still got it. But it will take you some practice. You know, you'll get some drips and drops, some skinny lines, some fatter ones. But I like that way that looks. And it'll look better the further along I get. See, I mean, that could be enough for the black, and I have all that left, so I'll have a lot of paint left over. Let's see. I think I'll save the white for a little later. Let's try and see what kind of a contrast we get with this blue. This is the medium tone of the three that I mixed. It would be so fun if this technique caught on, but I haven't seen anybody else try it, so maybe it doesn't appeal, but you know, I like lines. So for me, this is a very fun and appealing technique. Alrighty. And this is the lightest, I think, of the 3 tones. Alright. Have I done the dark? No. I did black. I didn't do the dark blue. Oop, I don't mind little dots and odd little shapes you might get doing this. These little things. Silver and white's all I have left, and then I'll decide if I want to add any other color to it. Hope I don't regret this silver. And white. Whoa, that's nice. Whoops, that was not nice. Right there, I might have to fix that. So you have to move fast. Think about where you're going before you start, but I just love the skinny lines that you can achieve. How'd I get paint on my hands? All right, I'm gonna get my palette knife, and I think I want to get rid of that. It looks like a mistake. I could disguise it with white lines, but I kind of like the negative space here, so. Scrape that off. And just add a little blue there. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, I think more black is needed. It's just very modern looking, isn't it? I guess all fluid art is, but somehow this really appeals to me. I'm not saying anything interesting, sorry. think I might be done. What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I crazy to like this? I love the colors. Oh, I don't think I will speed this thing up because I talked throughout. Look at that. Look at that. All the layers. To me, that is very exciting. And I could embellish it in some way. Add some little birds, maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll see how I feel when it's done. I may just leave it as is. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the drizzle technique. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.